There are a lot of Christians nowadays who not only don't keep the Sabbath, and when I say Sabbath, I'm talking about the Saturday Sabbath, not Sunday Sabbath, because there's this lie now it's actually been going on for some years now. This lie that's been told that Sunday is the Sabbath. Sunday is not the Sabbath. Sunday is the day that the pagans worshipped on. They worship the sun. That's why it's called Sunday. Uh, so there are also Christians who don't keep the Sabbath, and they even will vehemently argue against Sabbath keeping. Excuse me, because they'll say that the Sabbath only applied to in the Old Testament and not the New Testament. So what I wanted to do in this video is just to go through Genesis to Revelation and show that in each of the books of the Bible, except for a few, all the books of the Bible talk about the Sabbath. And when we get to the books that come after the book of Acts, the Sabbath may not be mentioned specifically as the Sabbath, but it will mention the commandments, of which the Sabbath is just one commandment out of 9. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm going through Genesis to Revelation, trying to go through each book of the Bible, showing that the Sabbath is mentioned. But I'm not reading all the texts that talk about the Sabbath. I'm just showing at least one from each book. Some places two, maybe. Some places I'll show two verses from each book of the Bible, showing that it mentions the Sabbath. So the first one I'm going to read here is Genesis 2 verse 2. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. That's Genesis 2 verse 3. Because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. Exodus 16:23. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seethe that ye will seethe, and that which remaineth overlay for you to be kept until the morning. Leviticus 11:23, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in your dwellings. Numbers 15:23. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man gathered sticks upon the Sabbath. And we know that, without reading everything, that man was stoned to death at God's command rather. Deuteronomy 5:14. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. It's not just for the employers to rest, but also for the employees to rest. 2 Kings 4:23. And he said, Wherefore wilt thou go to him today? And it is neither new moon nor Sabbath. And she said, It shall be well. I think this is the story of the woman whose son fell ill, and she wanted to go to Elisha, I believe, to get help because the son had died. First Chronicles 9:32. And other of their brethren of the sons of the Kohathites were over the shewbread to prepare it every Sabbath. 2 Chronicles 23 verse 4. This is the thing that ye shall do. A third part of you entering on the Sabbath of the priests of the Levites shall be porters of the door. Nehemiah 9:14. And madest known unto them thy holy Sabbath, and commandest them precepts, statutes, and laws by the hand of Moses thy servant. Psalms 92 verse 1. A psalm or song for the Sabbath day. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. Isaiah 56:2. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. Jeremiah 17:22. Neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day, neither do ye any work, but hallow ye the Sabbath day, as I commanded your fathers. Ezekiel. I'm going to read, this is the last one I'm going to read. I'll do a part 2 in the next few days. Ezekiel 46 verse 1. Thus saith the Lord God, the gate of the inner court that looketh toward the east shall be shut the 6 working days, but on the Sabbath it shall be opened, and in the day of the new moon it shall be opened. Yeah, so I'll just end with Ezekiel 46 verse 1, and then I'll carry on next time when I do a part 2.